My master, you are acting hastily in this matter. Sultan said, "Go on shaving me, speak no more. Do me a favor, stop talking and just shave my head," said the Sultan. The barber further says, "Please be patient. Perhaps you have not considered well what you were going to do. I wish you would tell me what this matter of great importance is all about, and then I will give you my opinion on it." Sultan said, "Finish shaving at once." But instead of doing this, the barber left the Sultan half shaved to go and see what time it was. "My patience is exhausted," the Sultan cried. So over here, after 4 strokes of the razor, the barber again stops and asks Sultan that, "Could you please tell me what important work do you have, so that I can give you my suggestions or my opinions on it?" So the Sultan again says very tiredly that, "Please shave my head at once, and then we will do whatever it is that you want to." But instead of shaving his head, the barber again leaves and he has gone to check what time it is. So over here, the Sultan is half shaved and he says, "My patience is exhausted." The Sultan over here is extremely tired of the talkative barber, as he is not shaving his head but is interested in the Sultan's important work. "Be calm, my master, and you shall be shaved in a moment," said the barber, and saying this, he continued shaving the Sultan. But while he was doing this, he could not help talking. "If you could inform me what this important affair is, I would give more advice which you might find useful." Over here, after checking what time it is, the barber again comes and he asks Sultan to relax down a little bit and again starts shaving his head. Again, after when he starts shaving his head, he again stops and he asks Sultan that, "If you would tell me that what important work do you have, I will give you advice on it which might be useful for you." The Sultan was completely fed up by now and decided to satisfy the barber. Over here, Sultan deduced that this barber is not going to stop talking and he won't stop asking the Sultan what important work does he have. So the Sultan takes the decision to answer the barber's question. Sultan told barber that he was giving a feast to some friends at noon, which was why he was in a hurry to leave. So the Sultan says that he has arranged a lunch for his friends and that is why he doesn't want to be late. When the barber heard the Sultan mention a feast, he exclaimed, "That reminds me. Yesterday I invited 4-5 friends to come to my house today, but I had quite forgotten it and have not made any preparations for them." Over on listening about Sultan's little feast with his friends, the barber he the barber says to Sultan that he had also arranged a feast for 4 or 5 of his friends yesterday. He had invited them, but now he has totally forgotten about it and he has made no preparations at all. The food isn't ready. The Sultan, who was at the mercy of the barber, was ready to do anything to be rid of him. So the Sultan is so much irritated that he now can do anything for a barber just to make him leave, just to get rid of him. "Be quick and finish your work," the Sultan replied. and you shall have all the food that has been prepared for me today. Please show me the food so that I may judge if it is enough for my friends. I have enough food for you, the Sultan exclaimed. But he ordered that all the food prepared for his feast be bottled. The barber looked over the food and said, "This is very good, but I shall want some fruit for the dessert also." The Sultan, in desperation, since his head was half shaven, ordered that the fruits should also be bottled. So over here, in order to get rid of the barber, the Sultan says that, "I understand that you haven't made any preparations for your feast today, so we can agree to one thing, that whatever food is been prepared for me, you can have all of it after you shave my head." So the barber here, he agrees to it. Then he takes a look at all of the food prepared, and then he demands that fruits are left. He needs fruits for dessert. So the Sultan, he, in desperation to get rid of the barber, he asks his servants to get fruits as well. In the picture, you can see different types of dishes placed on the table, and the Sultan is half shaven. And barber, he is thinking about fruits, right? He wants them to offer to his friends as dessert. The barber left off shaving the Sultan to examine each dish separately. This took up half an hour. The Sultan stamped his feet impatiently, but the barber did not hurry. At length, however, he again took up the razor, but after a few minutes stopped suddenly and cried, "I never knew that you were so generous." Over here, after ordering fruits for the barber, instead of shaving the Sultan's head, he walks off to check all of the dishes, like how are they prepared, the taste, the presentation, and all. So he examined all the dishes one by one. This took him 30 more minutes. The Sultan, on the other hand, he started stamping his feet again and again, but the barber did not care about Sultan. After examining all the dishes, he again went back to shave Sultan's head. After a 2-3 minutes of his work, he again stopped and cried that, "I never knew, Sultan, that you were so generous." So in this chapter, we are see that the barber is the one who is very much talkative. He doesn't care about his job. He is irritating, but he claims himself to be a quiet person. Whereas Sultan, on the other hand, he is trying to get his head shaven as soon as possible so that he can go for a feast with his friends. But the barber is just not doing his job properly. He is taking many breaks in between. Sultan also offers the barber to take all of the dishes that are prepared. So instead of shaving his head, he goes to check on the dishes. And again, Sultan is left half shaven. You can revise the new words in this chapter. Thank you.